Let me introduce you to Alyssa. To me, Alyssa is the definition of calm and collected. She always has a good word about everyone. Here's Alyssa. I'm gonna start by putting cream concealer on the eyelids, just to kind of like prep for eyeshadow. Just a little bit. And this is the shade Light, and I'll use this under the eyes too later. I'm just gonna spritz your face. Forgot to do that before, so just a bit of toner, and then I'm gonna do a bit of our smooth priming serum. Okay. And then we'll do powder foundation in Sunkissed Canadian. That was the right one for you, right?
Yes.
Perfect. I dab it on and then swirl it into the skin. And you don't need lots of coverage, but yeah, that's the nice thing about the powder. So you can get full coverage if you want, but if you don't need it, you can just kind of do a light amount. Alluring contour powder, and I'm going to use that as a matte bronzer and a contour. So then for the bronzer part of it, you can bring it into the hairline here and just kind of sweep it back and forth. Just bring some color back into the face, because sometimes when you use foundation, it just like really, it whites out the skin. We've got nice prominent cheekbones, so it's really easy to find that where it needs to go. Just a little bit there. That's all I'm going to do for the bronzer and contour. And then I'm going to take the shade Lotus as your blush, and it's a light pink, and I know you don't prefer like lots of pink on the cheeks, so that's why I went with Lotus, because it's not as bright as Camellia or as Zinnia. It's yeah, a little bit more natural looking, and just to the apples of the cheeks and just blending back, and it just gives the skin a nice glow. I won't do much. I'm just gonna get you look this way, and I'm just going to take a little bit to this outer corner just to elongate them a little, but that is literally all I'm going to do. So I'm starting with the shade Stardust, and this is going to go right under the brow, just kind of sweeping it back and forth. This is the highlight color under the brow, and you can bring it into the inner corner too. So today for you, Alyssa, I'm going to use some golden eyeshadows. So next I'm taking the color Celestial, and that's going to go on the lid and just kind of dotting it on. And it's quite a shimmering color. So it's maybe, you know, it's not for everyone because it is quite sparkly. I thought it would just be really pretty. I'm going to take a little bit with the same brush that I use, but just the tip of it, and I'm going to put some under the eyes too, and it's just going to like really sparkle. So looking up for me. So I'll do Ornate, and I'm going to use our contour crease brush for that one, okay? Because I want to just sort of put it in place with the brush and not just sweep it across. And this is going to go in the outer corner of the eyes, so it's just going to add a little bit of dimension to the eyes. And it is just going to go sort of in like a, it's almost a V shape or a triangle right on the outer corner of the eye. So I'm not bringing it really into the crease, I'm just kind of focusing on this outer corner. I'm not sure if you can feel. So now I've just wiped off whatever was on my brush. I'm still using the same one, even though it's not that great for blending, and I'm just going to take it on along the edges and in. Yeah, that's good enough. And then I'm going to take it the Ornate color, and with the same brush that I was using, the contour crease brush, and under the eye, so looking up for me, and now I'm starting on the outer corner and meeting it up with the Celestial. I'm going to take brown eyeliner pencil, and I thought that would just be it would go nicely with the golden eyeshadow. You could do black too, it'll just be more dramatic, but the brown kind of, well, it's going to look really nice with your eye color as well, because it just contrasts that nicely. And eyeliner you want to sort of apply it in little dashes across the lash line. And then once you open your eyes, you'll get a nice straight line. And open for me. Nice. Yeah, that's nice. I like it. So just maybe look at the camera and just see the difference between the one eye with eyeliner and one without. So next I'm going to take a eyelash curler and look down and just curl those lashes. Your lashes are they're long, but they are quite straight. So then this will just kind of open up the eyes a bit. So I'm using the shade Black in mascara. Cream concealer, the shade Light, same thing I used on your eyelids. And I'm just going to take a little bit on the forehead just to give a bit extra coverage to some blemishes there. And yeah, Alyssa and I were talking about, you know, is it better to use your finger or a brush? And it really doesn't matter. I usually just use a brush on a client because it's easier that way, but I'll often blend it in with my finger because I feel like the finger blends really well. So right up to the eyeliner because I kind of actually like that she's got a little bit of darkness right under where I've done some of that eyeliner, and it actually just gives your eyes kind of like a sultry look. So we're gonna just leave that. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of the Stardust Eye Shadow, that's the highlight color, and I'm gonna put some right in the inner tear duct because I think that that's just gonna look really pretty and just really keep the eyes nice and bright. And then let's take a little bit of the mascara and put it on your bottom eyelashes. And then we're going to do lip color, and I'm going to use the shade Petunia in Lip Gloss. So Petunia Lip Gloss, it's kind of it's a reddish pink. And yeah, this is a gloss, so it has lots of pigment. It won't be quite as long lasting as lipstick, but it is very highly pigmented, so it will definitely last a long time. So take the mirror, Alyssa, and have a look.
Wow. I love all the sparkle.
Yeah, you do good. I know, in this light it just looks so nice and sparkly.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the more natural light it's not as sparkly, unfortunately, but good. So you like it?
Yes, I love
Okay,
it.
awesome.